Hey YouTube, Connor here from LEGO Lord 82 Studios, bringing you guys a 500 subscriber special today, and it is a face reveal. I promised this on the Saturday stream a while ago, which was on my birthday, May the 30th. So I announced that if I hit 500 subscribers on the stream, I'd do a face reveal, and since it's just skyrocketed after that, I decided just to do it. So basically what I'm going to be doing in this video, it's going to be a little bit long. I'm shooting for around 10 minutes in this video. It's just briefly explain how I got into YouTube, who influenced me, and where I'm at today and my future plans. So I first joined YouTube on November 15th of 2011. So it's been nearly 4 years now that I've been on YouTube, and I've met a lot of great people. It's a great place to grow. Growing is very hard, I'll just say that. To get your YouTube channel to about 100 subscribers, which is a huge milestone, for me it was. It takes a lot of time, you put a lot of effort into it, upload a lot, and you just get to where you are today. Where I am today is how I got there, and how everyone gets there. You just gotta be really consistent with it. So that's to any of you watching that are very new to YouTube. So my first video, there'll be an annotation right here on the screen that you can go click on that. It's a little mini mock, me and my friend named Steven, who I don't talk to him a lot anymore, but we made that. It's a little, like, I think it's like 8 by 20 studs, really small little mini mock, but I made that. That was my very first video. So over the course of about 4 years, I've reached 515 subscribers and 21,588 video views, which is huge. I cannot express my gratitude to each and every one of you guys. That's why I'm doing this video. And I guess the background right here is basically my new setup. You'll see that in an update coming out sometime after this video will be posted. And I do hope you guys like the new intro. I just got a new editing software, so I really hope you guys enjoy that. So basically, I'm going to go over who got me into LEGO. So one day I was really bored just on YouTube, and I searched just like LEGO Clone Base or like Clone Wars or something. I was really big into that, and I came up with a LEGO Clone Base on by the guy name of Chris Productions. Everyone knows him. He's a huge YouTuber in the LEGO community. But he was my very first video. If you want to see that, just click right here. That was his first one. It just like, I saw it and I was like, wow, you can do this. So I just gathered what I had. My mom was going to actually give some of my Legos away in a big Rubbermaid bin that we had, and I said, no, I'll keep it, and I started just doing it. And in the beginning, after I watched him, I watched a bunch of other people. Lego Clone 16, who's no longer active, Texas Lego Boy, I think it is. They're no longer active. But they got me into it, you know. But Chris Productions was the first video of LEGO I've ever watched. So then after that, I watched a lot of videos, of course from Spencer, LEGO Spencer 11, and he was the first big YouTuber, I guess you could say, that I talked to on like Skype, and I still talk to him today. He's a really good friend of mine. But it basically introduced me to Chris and a bunch of other awesome people. I couldn't name all of them, but just a bunch of awesome people. I'd say my closest group of friends I talk to today is Chris, Spencer, Danny, and Brick Revolver. But I've talked to so many people, but LEGO Spencer 11 basically opened the gateway to all these awesome people, and I wouldn't be here where I am today without them. And then in a little bit in between that, I had these Galactic Marines that I was going to be selling, and someone DM'd me, direct messaged me, name of Andrew, or Lego Blygon Build 98. He is no longer active. He was a great builder, good friend of mine. I talked to him here and there, but he's no longer on YouTube. But me and him were really close friends, and that was he was the first person I've ever talked to about starting a collaboration at Brick Fair, Virginia, 2014. But before, so I met him before that, and we talked about it. He didn't want to, he couldn't come out here. But we eventually did it along with another good friend of mine who's no longer active on YouTube, I don't really think. Lego Mock Maker 98, or Colin. So all three of us made this gigantic, I'll have a picture of it right there, gigantic, basically battle base thing. It was 3 by 10 green base plates. And the whole thing was sponsored by Clan Army Customs, which there will be a link down in the description below. He gives me figures for conventions now to borrow, so I will be having him this year at 2015 Brick Fair. Anyways, so we put together this awesome monstrosity of a mock, and it turned out amazing. I couldn't have had a better team to work with, and the way it turned out is exactly how I pictured it. So that was a lot of fun. But what really kind of opened me up, physically, I guess you could say, was Brick Fair Virginia 2013, where I met Michael MGF, 111 Lego Reviews, all these big YouTubers. And at first I was kind of nervous to meet Ross MGF, but then I talked for a while, and I talked to him on Skype sometimes, because he's kind of a night owl. He stays up really late, or he wakes up later. It's a weird thing. Anyways, so I met all those guys. It was a really, really nervous time. I bought a little base, which there was going to be link annotation right there for the video. It's a 2-part thing. So yeah, that's basically my first convention. It was a lot of fun, and it just opened a gateway to a lot of other awesome people. So in between Brick Fair 2013 and where I am now, I think that was like my kind of golden age of building. I just built so many great mocks, and again, if you want to check out my channel, go down and just look at those bases. They took a lot of work. I assumed all of you have. That's how you found me. But anyways, so took a lot of work, a lot of dedication and time, but they turned out amazing. And I think the best mock that I have to date is the one I'm currently looking at over there, which will be shown at Brick Fair Virginia 2015 if you want to go check that out. But anyways, so I just been building in there, and as some of you know, I guess about 5 months ago there was a serious family accident. Me and my father were skiing up in Vermont, and he just slipped off his skis, and he's been skiing since he was about my age, which is 17, and he messed up his neck really badly. His vertebrae crushed his spinal cord, bruised it, and he's now a quadriplegic, which means he's in a wheelchair. He can't move. Both legs and both arms he can't move. I mean, he can, but they just call it like that. So that really affected me, of course, emotionally, and then that happened, so I just kind of didn't want to do anything anymore. I was just at really down time in my life, and then about 2 months later I picked up Legos again, but that's basically why I wasn't active for a long period of time. And not only that, I'm currently at a military boarding school down in Virginia, Randolph-Macon Academy. That's where I currently go, and I'm going to be doing my senior year there. It is Air Force Junior ROTC. I have this United States Air Force shirt on, but that really affected it because I wasn't home a lot, and I would come home on the weekends. But I am going to be changing that very soon on how I'm going to do that. So basically, how I'm going to be doing with school and everything, besides all that emotional stuff, how I'm going to be doing Legos after or when I go back to school is a very good question, and I've figured it out. So I'm getting organized. Everything is a lot better than it was. There's a giant pile right next to me, but it's a smaller pile. Anyway, so I'm going to be taking a lot of my stack-ons, which are right there and right there. I'm going to be taking them to school with me and putting them in my closet and just stacking them up in a wall type fashion. And just a bunch of my cases. I'm going to build fairly small mocks. I'm not taking all my Lego, just the ones that I need. But I'm going to try to be building and making customs down at school, so I can stay active on YouTube, because all 500 of you are going to be watching. Alright, so that's basically my plans. Now, this is kind of a face reveal and plans for Brick Fair 2015. So basically, the other YouTuber, the big YouTuber that I'm very close friends with, Danny, or Lego Bar Productions, link down in the description. I'm pretty sure you're all subscribed to him. But we will both be attending Brick Fair, Virginia. At his current state, he says that he's most likely going to go, but he doesn't know. He still has to message me, message me on Skype whether he's going for certain. He had an accident at his house. His basement flooded or something, so it's kind of impairing him to come down here to Virginia, to Brick Fair. But anyway, so me and him are going to be going, and we're going to be representing a lug that we're trying to start with YouTube called Tube Lug. So it's headed by Mike from 3 Brick Friends, linked down in the description again to his channel. He's basically the coordinator of it. So it's a Lego YouTube community hub that we're going to be making, which is really fun. So we're going to be representing them at Brick Fair, Virginia. Where there's going to be a lot of pictures, slideshows, and videos that me and Danny will both be posting on YouTube, so you can stay up to date with everything like that. As far as my mock, which I'm looking at over there, that will be sponsored by Clender Made Customs. I'm getting 10 figures from him. I'm getting a Captain Rex, a Commander Cody, a 4 Jet Troopers and from 501st, and 4 212th Jet Troopers. So anyways, that's what we're going to be, he's going to be sponsoring me there, and I'm doing a collaboration mock with Sean, or TL Legos Fan, on Flickr. So link down in the description to his Flickr, awesome Halo builder. So I have 2 sections. I have a road section, and I'm currently working on, and I'd say I'm about 40 to 45% done the building that he has, which is just waiting on a Bricklink order, or 2 Bricklink orders, sorry, to finish that. It's pretty easy, it's just panels, but that will be displayed at Brick Fair, Virginia as well, with a huge assortment of other Flickr and YouTube builders. We're going to be making a giant city. It's going to look awesome. And on the screen right now is a map where my section will be. So as you can see circled right there, that's where Pop Culture is, and I'll hopefully be setting up right next to the New Mombasa setup. So yeah, and I will have a video almost, I guess, daily at Brick Fair, kind of a vlog thing since I'm already doing a face reveal and that sort of stuff. So anyways, sorry this is going over 10 minutes. It'll be probably about 15 by the time you're done. So thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers. Just each and every one of you, thank you so much for what you've done. I'm really happy where I am. My parents are actually really happy where I am. I wouldn't be where I am today and how good I'm doing in school and everywhere if it wasn't for Legos. I mean, Legos basically changed my life. So thank you each and every one of you for everything you've done. Please do, if you're new, subscribe. Please, I'm shooting for 50 likes on this video. If I can get 50 likes, that'd be awesome. And comment on how long, like what was your first video you saw of me. That'd be kind of cool. And if you're like the first subscriber, thank you so much if you're still watching all 4 years. But anyways, that does it for this one. Please go check me out on Instagram. There will be a link in the description below to my Instagram and Flickr. If you would like to email me about anything, whether it's like I'm having trouble with a mock or you're gonna see me at Brick Fair, please leave me email. There's gonna be a little link, I guess you could call it in the description below. But that does it for this video, guys. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day. See you guys later.